We're going to be holding elections for the part-time executive of Southfield's Performing Arts Centre for everyone space. Okay. We've come up with 6 different job titles. Okay. So I've not actually put them up in any order. But we'll start off with the finance officer. We need someone who's going to be responsible for the money that we spend and the money that we get in. This is a really, really important job, because without money we can't do a lot. Okay? So, the person who wants to be the finance officer is going to be able to research for grants and funding. Now, obviously Tina and John and I can help with that, but there are also other agencies within the city whose responsibility it is to help groups like us research for grants and funding. Okay, so the finance officer's job is to go and talk to those people, find out what grants are available, what for, and how we can possibly apply for them and get some money in for the various projects we want to run. Okay. They'll also be responsible for drawing up plans for the budget, how we spend our money, what we spend it on. And they've got to be very confident with figures. Okay? You've got to be pretty good at maths to do this kind of job. We've got a promotions officer next. Promotions officer is someone to go out there who's really creative, who can design posters, design flyers, and get information out to the general public. Okay? You've also got to be the kind of person who's really confident about speaking in public. Okay? So you can stand up in front of a bunch of strangers you've never met before, and you can say what we're doing here and why we want to do it. Okay? You'll also talk about the events that we're going to have going on here, because obviously once the theatre's up and running, we'll have a programme of performances and events happening, and we need to promote that, not only through our website, but through flyers and magazines, also by going to other events, like we've been invited to the Saffron Fete later on this year, which is in August. We can have a stall there, we can set it out with loads of flyers and posters telling people what we're doing, getting people to sign up. Okay, so that's promotions officer. Technical officer. Now this is specifically at the moment for the theatre. Okay, this person is going to be working very closely with me on how we can design the technical aspect of the theatre. Okay, setting up the tech team. Okay, people who are going to be interested in coming in, running the sound, running the lighting, doing the stage management. Okay, and looking how we can improve our technical features in that area. Eventually, hopefully, that responsibility will also then roll out to the whole building, how we can add IT facilities in this area, how we can improve the building and its technical functions. Management officer. Well, this person's a bit like the chair. Okay? They'll be responsible for the day-to-day running of the project. They'll also be responsible for sitting on external agencies' committees. Okay? So if we're invited to go and partake in the local neighbourhood management scheme, that will be the person who goes and sits on that committee and represents space. Okay? If we're asked by the media to give an interview, that person will be the face of our organisation and represent space to the external media, other bodies, city council. They'll be the spokesman for space.
They'll be the face of space.
They'll also be the person who will hold and chair all our meetings. And they'll also be the person who will help organise the elections. Okay, so it's a really important job. Web design. I already know at least one person who might be interested in that. Okay, we've got a very basic website up at the moment. Okay, and as everyone knows, you know, websites is one way we can really reach out to our young people and engage with them. Okay, so not only will they be responsible for creating our website and updating it, understanding the layout and the structure. Okay, but they'll also be responsible for looking at our Facebook group. Okay, and updating that, putting information on there about upcoming events and things like that. And finally, training and development officer. One of the key things we want to do here is provide a lot of training for you guys so you can learn how to do technical theatre, how to do stage management, media courses, art courses, performing arts courses. Okay, and we need someone who can coordinate all of that. It's not only going to be giving induction to people. Okay, so we have new people come in, teaching them all about what we do and how we do it. But it's also going to be about going out to the external colleges, talking to them about how we can get accreditation for our courses. And that means the colleges will be willing to work with us in partnership and give you guys proper qualifications for the work that you do here, or credit towards proper qualifications. So that's 6 ideas of different posts we can have at the moment for making it a part-time executive. You can junk any of those if you want, you can add new ones, you can change them around, it's entirely up to you. What we need to do though is we need to get some positions in place and then start looking at how we hold elections. To hold elections, first of all we have to have a membership. So I'm in the process of designing a database at the moment, so everybody will sign up to and hold their details on there. You'll have a membership number, like you've got to get a membership card, and that will give you the ability to actually vote. Okay, with your card, you'll be able to come to the election and vote. That's really important. You then need to decide, do you want to stand for election? Do you want one of these jobs? Do you want to be the person who's responsible for designing the website? Or do you want to be the person who's responsible for doing the promotions, advertising? Do you want to be the finance officer? If you do, what you need to do is prepare a small presentation. Okay? So you just jot down a few words. Okay? We can help you. You can come into us. Okay? You can tell us why you want to do that job. Okay? Why you think you're the best person for that job, and what skills you've got to do it. Okay? What you will do, what things you will achieve if you got the role. Okay, so let's say, I know, my name's Bob, and I want to stand for the web designer. Okay, and I think I'm the right person for the job because I've been doing web design for the last 2 years, and I understand all about programming and graphic design. And if you vote for me, if you vote for Bob, then I'll make our website even better, and I'll link it up with blogs, interactive bits and pieces, and a really cool fun bit that'll be cartoons and stuff, things like that.
Yeah, you've got the job, you've got the job.
What we'll do is all get together, we'll give people a chance to stand up and talk and say why they want a job. Okay, what's called hustling, this weird word. Okay, and everybody who wants that job will be given an opportunity. And then other people, okay, like Tom, you'll be able to say, "Oi, Bob, why do you want that job? What makes you think you're going to be good for that job?" Okay? And I'll be able to respond to that by saying, well, I'm dashingly good looking.
I had to swing round then, I had to.
And it helps you guys make up your minds, okay? Because then, once you've made your mind up who you think is the best person for the job, you get to vote. And that's where the real power is. And so every year, we'll hold elections. Okay? So let's say, for example, I don't know, Sam, you don't stand for election this year, okay? But over the course of the year, you think, oh, that Bob, he's not doing a particularly good job at the web design. I think I might be able to do a better job. So next year, you'll stand for election. And you'll then have the opportunity to change the website and how it's developed. Okay?
Does that sound exciting, everyone? Is there little bits that people think they'd like to do already? Cool.
So this whole committee, this whole part-time executive, will be the people that actually run this project, okay? They'll be the people who get together as a group, talk through the issues that we have, how we're going to resolve them, how we're going to move forward, make up all our rules, okay? Because we need to have what we call a constitution, how the actual organisation is going to run, okay? Put it all down in writing. And these are the people who actually decide what's going on. So what I want you to do is over the next 2 weeks, I want you to have a think about all these jobs. Okay, we're going to get it up on the website. Okay, all the different roles.